Alright lads, it is the Meta Goblin here. Today I thought I'd do a quick guide on how to increase your leveling speed while leveling on the Starius vanilla private server. So, mostly we're going to be talking about add-ons in this video, so, I'm just going to jump into it. The first add-on is this add-on here. It's called the Vanilla Guide. You'll find, obviously, the links to all these add-ons in the description. Now, this add-on was actually created for vanilla private servers. It wasn't an add-on floating around, during vanilla. It's basically specifically created for these private servers. It's actually an add-on version of the internet guide called Joanna's Leveling Guide. So if you don't want to get the add-on, you can Google Joanna's Leveling Guide. And Joanna's Leveling Guide is this guy, or girl, I don't know, and he's basically learned how to the most optimal way to level, which quests to do in which order, which areas to go to at certain times, that kind of thing. And this guy, he knows his jazz. And this is basically, the website, it's a guide on which, in order, the order of what quests to do. So it's like, it's going to tell you how to level. Say, for instance, I don't know, the guide here is telling me to accept the quests here, and then do certain quests in different order. It's basically like telling you what to do, where to go. You'll also find like situations where you're in the world, and it will tell you to kill a certain mob to get a quest item that will start a quest, or there's an item on the ground that you will find which will start a quest, something like that. It will cover all the zones. Like at the moment, I'm going to Jara. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And yeah, that is that add-on. It also has, if you go a bit further ahead, it'll have add-on leveling guides. I think it's for vanilla as well. It's very easy to use. It's pretty easy. And the next add-on I'd recommend is the add-on. Obviously, this add-on, it doesn't tell you the quest location. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it will have coordinates. But really, it isn't massive help. What you really want is this add-on called Questy. As you can see little icons on the map. And this is telling me, first of all, where quests are available. So you can basically abandon this. That's why these add-ons go together so well. So if I go to this zone, it'll tell me where certain quests are, where I need to turn in quests, and also if you see these little money bags, that's going to tell me where I need to kill a mob to lead to certain quest item. And yeah. So it's the quest help add-on. It's called Questy. The link is in the description. What's that there? I thought it was... Anyway. So yeah, it's just going to tell you how to do all the quests. Obviously, if you're... if you want to experience vanilla very, accurately, then you wouldn't get this add-on, obviously, and you'd be opening a quest log like this, reading all the details, reading where you have to go, and struggling to find it. Oh no, some massive PvP going on here. I'm going to help this guy. Oh no, I didn't need help. It looks like he's going to die if he has dots on him. Anyway, so yeah, this add-on is just going to basically save you a massive amount of time because you're going to know precisely where to go, and it's just as simple as that. Now the next add-on is a map add-on. As you can see, my map is what is unique. My add-on I use is called Cartographer, and it's basically integrated with Questy as well. And as you can see, the main thing is these coordinates. The add-on guide, the vanilla guide, will refer to certain coordinates, and obviously if you don't have coordinates or a macro to find out your coordinates, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. So say for instance, what I tell you, obviously you need Questy for to find out where certain quests are, but sometimes this will tell you where a certain item is in a certain object in the game that will start a quest, or something like that. Now I'm going to finish the video basically talking about general things. So if you want to level the fastest way is obviously to follow this guide. And now I'd avoid doing dungeons. Dungeons aren't very well, they don't give you a lot of experience. Am I supposed to accept? Whoa, maybe not. I wouldn't recommend doing dungeons unless they have a lot of quests. If a dungeon has a lot of quests, it's definitely worth doing like one time to turn in all those quests, because it's going to give you a bit of a boost before you head to the next zone. And but generally, I wouldn't do a dungeon just to do the dungeon. That is unless if you are a class which really benefits from that particular dungeon, like it has really good gear, especially classes that suffer from aren't very strong in survivability, like a warrior. A warrior, I'd recommend doing a lot of Scarlet Monastery just to get all those really good gear pieces, because as a warrior you want your DPS to be really high because you want to kill mobs before they can do a lot of damage to you. And and a rogue, but classes with a lot of survivability, like hunters, for instance, or druids, paladins, or the hybrid classes, they're going to do quite well without really getting like the top dollar gear. Obviously, I'm not discouraging you from doing these dungeons. I mean, I've ran through every single dungeon at least once just for the nostalgia. I mean, that's what the server's all about. But if I just wouldn't do them excessively, because there really is no point unless there's a really good piece of gear. So the last piece of advice I was going to give was the cloth quests. I just recently turned these in. As you can see, before I turned the cloth quests in at level 46, my XP bar here was it was basically here, like it was 0. I'd only just leveled up, and this is how much experience the what the hell has happened there? That's how much experience the cloth quests gave me altogether. I've only done 2 sets for 2 different factions, so if you don't know what the cloth quests are, basically what you should do is when you're out in the world, try and save about 120 pieces of wool cloth, silk cloth, and mage weave cloth. And I think you could actually turn those cloth quests into the Undercity as well as and I think I've done 3 actually. Yeah, I've done troll. So there's 1 for each race, and it's cloth quests. So all you need is really a bit of cloth, and it's going to give you a truckload of XP. It's nearly half a level. I don't know. It doesn't really matter when you do them. You can do them whenever you want, but just look out for the cloth quest. Collect cloth, and make sure you get this quest done because it's going to be helpful. That was my last piece of advice. The last piece of advice is also to try and save roughly about 100. I think I only had to spend 100 gold for your mount. You're definitely going to need your mount after level 40, especially if you're a class that doesn't have a lot of speed stuff. Obviously, if you're a warlock or a paladin, you don't have to do that. But I think it's like roughly 90 to 110 gold, depending on your reputation with a certain faction. But you probably will get to about revered by that time, so it's probably going to be 100 gold. And obviously, the best way to do that is to hoard over trash loot, basically from level 1. It's not that hard. You might be thinking, I'm getting very close to level 40 and I've barely made enough money. The thing is, after level 40, all the trash loot increases. So you're definitely going to be making a lot more money from trash loot and quests and the quest items, which you can sell as well, quest rewards. So yeah, just make sure you obviously have enough for your mount, because that's definitely going to increase your leveling speed, because, well, it's very obviously a movement speed increase. But anyway, I think that's all I can advise, so remember to save up your money until level 40. Anyway, my name is Goblin, and until my next video, ciao!